First, we passed through Lismore, which I later realised is actually in Waterford, where there was some festival going on. We got to witness music, dancing and more before continuing on to Ballyporeen, where another unrelated festival was taking place. My dad pulled me in for a nice little fake dance for the camera. It was great to have my dad as a tour guide, and making this video will hopefully help me actually remember some of the stories and places of interest he talked about.
This land was owned by the British.
Okay.
And the landlord got married to an Indian.
Okay.
And he went to, I don't know where he went on his honeymoon, right, for a couple of months. And when he came back, his tenants, they built that thing there.
We also went to Mitchelstown Cave, because who doesn't love a cave?
Go down.
Once inside, we learned all about the different formations and the patterns on the cave walls, and also that they sometimes do film screenings, concerts and pop-up restaurants down there. It was so cool seeing all the bizarre forms that stone can take, and it was of course a nice reminder of Mother Nature's incredible powers. We continued the road trip and drove through the V, which is a sharp turn on a road that goes through the Knockmealdown mountain range. We stopped to take in a very typical Irish view. Fields and fields and fields of green, and sheep, and even a fairy tree. For those that don't know, a fairy tree is where the fairies live, obviously, and are not to be cut down no matter how inconvenient they are, or else they'll bring very bad luck. After taking in the view, we went up to visit Grubb's grave, the final resting place of Samuel Grubb, whose dying wish was to be buried upright on Sugarloaf Hill overlooking his land.
No, I'm saying to wave.
Not a bad place to set up camp for eternity.
Technical.
They're all gay.
Slight change of pace now for our final and most impressive stop, Baylock. We actually came here twice, first with my dad and then just the kids.
Say hi, guys!
Now, Baylock just so happens to be the home of a witch. But the music I chose for this part of the video doesn't really go with a spooky witch story. So I'll just have to make another video to tell the tale of Petticoat Loose. And in the meantime, in this video, I'm just going to shite on about other things. We were all happy out taking pictures with film cameras, videos with digital cameras, and zooms with zoom lenses as usual. But this time was special. This time, we had a drone.
Scared.
Up.
I'm scared.
Ok. Tu vas avoir une petite porte, tu peux marcher, d'accord?
Oh, okay.
You know, unless you're the one controlling it, using a drone isn't actually that fun. You feel terrified when the noise is just overhead, and nervous when you lose sight of the damn thing. But afterwards, when you see the results, it's amazing. It's so cool to be able to see all of that from such a ridiculous angle. It's like something from a nature documentary. The plants and trees were amazing from the ground, but so spectacular from above. And of course, it puts things into perspective and reminds us that we are but tiny people experiencing life for a little while on this great planet that we're rapidly destroying. And on that note, I will end the video, but not before sharing some of the silly poems and jokes that John and I entertained ourselves with while all these beautiful videos were being taken. I hope you enjoy.
I just have so many videos of Marco walking.
Do you always do your footage?
Yep.
The water is glistening. The stones are grey. The bird is so far away. The mountains are big, but the sheep are very small. Will we get wool this year? I don't know at all. A poem by General Dishnaggerty. A drone flies overhead because times are changing. The wood on the trees is brown as it always will.
A lone mushroom sits on a mound of earth.
The shadows descend upon the mountain.
The water laps up against the shore.
The stones are solitary in their standing.
A poem by Granny Hanny.
The trees are green as a murder is committed. We watch it in awe of the violent crimes we see before our eyes.
Petticoat Loose has stricken once again.
Her petty crimes will not waver upon this night.
A poem.
By Sniggly Piggly Wiggins.
Yeah?
You might ask yourself, why is there a crocodile in an Irish lake? Just acknowledge the question. Don't answer it. We put it there.
And
Jeez, they go fierce flat altogether. You're getting on this on your phone.
Yeah.
On me, shite man. Jeez, Mark Antoine is some operator.
Sit. No.
oh yeah! Wow! It's so fun.